When I first started coming into like professional series, someone had told me early on, they're like, you want them to know from the first session that you're there and that you don't give a fuck, basically. I was there to let everyone know that I meant business, and I didn't want you to think that this is some pushover kid that just got this ride. You're gonna know when race time comes that like, oh, this guy's behind me, oh, whatever, who cares? No, that's not what you're gonna be thinking. You're gonna be thinking, fuck, I better be paying attention.
On the last episode of Ibiza Farm Motorsport.
Check a flag, P1!
But GS will go to that combination of Cooper and Uretsky for accelerating performance. A terrific display.
First win for you guys as a group, and
yes.
You do it Moisey at the biggest place of them all. How does that feel?
Unbelievable. I don't have any words. I have no idea. I have no idea. My heart's beating. I have no idea what's happening.
Since the opening round win, the team has been up to some rather interesting pursuits.
Yeah.
What's it like?
You know, I think everyone processes a win like that differently. For me, I wasn't woohooing on the radio or anything like that on the end lap. I think the only thing that I really said toward the end of the lap, once I kind of collected my thoughts, was I thanked everyone that I could remember by name. Like, because these are the guys that make it happen and make it possible for Moisey and I to go out there on the track and do what we do. And so to be able to win the race for them and then see all the video footage after it of everyone so happy it's emotional. Because I don't get to see that, right? Like, I'm in the car and I cross the line, and the only time I see it is when like the guys are hanging over the wall waving, or you see a video of it after the fact. All of them so excited. It really is emotional for me because I see how hard they all work all the time, and to not be able to reward them, it hurts me. And so like I really do, like, I do it for everyone else, you know. I really thought that I would get emotional after we got that first win, and it almost got to that point. And I know that like it was very emotional for Moisey and Jason in pit lane at the time, and I didn't quite get there when we got to victory lane or on the end lap, and it hasn't happened until right now. Like, it really, like, this is the first time that I'm like really like taking it in and thinking about it and whatever. Hopefully we go to Sebring in a couple weeks and kick some ass.
This week, they find themselves at Sebring International Raceway for round 2 of the Championship Series, and it's back to business as usual for the squad.
A ground cable and a power cable that had to go from the starter to the junction box up front. So it's just running 2 wires. It's not a big deal. I mean, in the hierarchy, I am at the bottom of the hierarchy.
Clearly.
As long as
Oh yeah. Look, it's the M-shaped twins over here. Yeah, come on, get in.
I'm not quite there yet.
That's okay. It's okay.
I'm not quite there yet. I'll get back there.
He's got more bones than I do, so it's okay.
I got more bones?
Well, you're a denser. Look at him staring at 2 handsome guys, shirtless. She's missing the show. Danny missing the show. Two shirtless guys. Race car. There you go. That's what we're looking for there. Woohoo!
While car setup is key in early sessions, Cooper's sharp edge spawns from a place where man rules machine.
When I first started coming into like professional series, someone had told me early on, they're like, you want them to know from the first session that you're there and that you don't give a fuck, basically. I was there to let everyone know that I meant business, and I didn't want you to think that this is some pushover kid that just got this ride. You're gonna know when race time comes that like, oh, this guy's behind me, oh, whatever, who cares? No, that's not what you're gonna be thinking. You're gonna be thinking, fuck, I better be paying attention.
Great job, you're in a perfect spot.
I'm looking at everything. Maybe they're just like getting in the ABS a little bit too much, going into a corner and being wide, a couple feet wide every time, or maybe they're running a different line. Or I've had it where guys are behind me and then I start running the line that they're running, just like take air off the front of their car.
For qualifying, the opportunity to flex the Mclaren's strength for pole position falls on Uretsky.
Wait.
I always tell Moisey, like, you want to try and make the pass where you have the biggest delta to them. You want to find the biggest, like, time difference between you guys.
Great job.
Box.
Despite his best efforts, Uretsky qualifies the Artura in 11th position for the start of the race, a race in which last season fell just 1 lap short of the team's first victory.
And the 44 is going slowly. Michael Cooper has pulled off from second place.
I'm out.
But Cooper remains poised and present.
It's totally irrelevant. That has no bearing on today or tomorrow, right? That's an emotional thing that you can't let influence your thought, right? Like, would it be nice to get a result here? Yeah, absolutely. But I don't think about that we ran out of fuel with a lap and a half to go last year and that has something to do with it. Could that provide some extra spark sometimes? Yeah. At the end of the day, it was all for nothing, and you learn from it and move on, and now we're driving an Artura.
An Artura that earned the team's first victory and impressed the competition.
Firstly, well done for your Daytona victory.
Thank you very much. Appreciate
May
that.
it be the last one this year. I don't know, I mean,
You know what? You're right. This is going to be a very challenging year for us. Yeah.
you'll be all right. Moisey, good luck today. Stay safe. Take it easy, guys.
Can I steal my magic? Hey, we're being cautious right now.
Which manufacturer take home the Allen J120?
Green flag in the air, we're racing. And the 2 hours begins to count down. Great start from the pole sitter who pulls it in the middle of the track.
Uretsky gets right to work on his opening stint, carving his way through the pack.
It's been a great run from Moisey Uretsky, who started 11th on the grid. He's up to 7th now in the Ibiza Farm McLaren.
Goes to show how important it is just to keep your nose clean. He's done a nice job of that while others in front of him have faltered. This is the Daytona winning car that Moisey shares with Michael Cooper.
Well, it's currently running P7. It's okay. Just don't fuck up.
The crew decides to bring Uretsky in for driver change right at minimum drive time.
Crew, we're boxing this lap. Driver change, tires and fuel.
Hoping a 2-stop strategy will pay off.
Pitting at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect.
McLaren for Ibiza Farm Motorsport in the pit lane now off the branch of Oval Technica.
Drop it. Waiting on fuel.
Stop it. Can you hear? I know, we should have not have pulled because we're still got bubbles. He pulled without fucking saying. Fuck, man.
How low you think it is?
If we say we're stuffing doesn't mean pull when you see bubbles, when you see fuel. You gotta wait for the bubbles to dissipate, and then you pull, if we're stuffing.
After the stop, the McLaren manages to land in 6th place after all remaining cars take theirs.
A full new set of tires. You're definitely getting a new set of tires before the finish. Copy.
Michael Cooper in 6th for Ibiza Farm McLaren, and trying to make up positions as quick as possible.
Let me know what you need from me here. Good job. You're doing a great job. I'll let you know when they're at the point if we need to push a little harder. You have Daniel Brad in the 57 behind. We're going to run this tank out, fill you up, and we can be good to the end. Copy.
If we drive up to this, we are fucked.
We're not going to.
So we gotta save the thing. Fill it up at 40, we're gonna save the thing a little bit.
Yeah.
He's gotta stay ahead of Morad, but let's not bazooka the thing.
Due to the McLaren burning more fuel per stint, the team has to stay out 4 laps longer than the field in order to make the finish on fuel.
It's going to be close.
Nah, I know.
Okay, no.
I'd wait for another one. I'm sorry.
While this circumstance puts the 44 car in the lead for a few laps, the false reality is short-lived and leaves the team exposed.
Michael Cooper and the 44 Ibiza Farm McLaren, they're a little bit exposed now too, because if they get a full course yellow now, they're in big trouble, because everyone else is fueled up. They don't need to come in, whereas the McLaren does.
Fucking fuel. Jesus Christ.
Next time I see him, we're calling him in. Next time we see him, we're calling him in. 3 minutes away.
But of course the final stop doesn't come without challenge.
Then we gotta come right over the nose of this hot guy. Neutral button, neutral button. Hitting it 5, 4, 3, 2, perfect.
In from the lead is the McLaren Artura, the Ibiza Farms Motorsport. It's our last stop, Nick Damon.
Yeah, really interesting actually, because they've been the mechanics been pushing up the number 9 of Matty House, that Hyundai that ran out of fuel, but actually it was right where it got to. It was right in the position of where the Ibiza Farm McLaren wanted to dive into the pit. As it turned out, it had to turn in about 4 boxes too early and run down the inner lane. I'm sure that's absolutely fine. I don't think he lost too much time. The mechanics have stopped pushing Matty House's car, and they're sitting behind that multicoloured McLaren.
Drop it. Good, regular fill, guys, regular fill. Wait, go.
Delay, and off he goes, and now they can carry on pushing that stricken Hyundai.
Between worn tyres on extra laps and a longer fuel fill with a depleted tank, the team loses valuable time and drops back to 9th position.
We know it's tricky, buddy. You're doing a great job.
And Michael Cooper has him in the crosshairs, but lurking right behind is Robin Liddell, who has been really fast as well. He's only a second adrift of this battle, so I think we'll have 3 cars from 3 different manufacturers going for these positions here in the back half of the top 10 before long.
And if you get a caution in any time in the next 20 minutes, all of a sudden all of these characters are all going to bunch together, and it'll be, well, all arms and elbows.
Unfortunately, the caution does not materialise.
7 minutes remaining. 7 minutes remaining. Copy.
But in the closing laps of the race, Cooper manages to gain 2 positions to the dismay of 2 cars ahead.
We've got a problem for the 57 Windward car. There was, I think, a little bit of a touch on the TCR car, and it's a right front flat on that Michelin tyre. Oh, what an awful way, with 6 minutes to go, to end that charge to the front, and he's got still half a lap.
Nice job, we just got 2 positions. White flag. No pressure, no pressure.
In the end, Cooper finishes a respectable P7 after a long, arduous effort.
Good way to execute. Good job, everyone. Good job, Lindsay. Nice first stint. That was way harder than it needed to be.
I know. Why are you coming out, guys? Just hurry up, so that way you can load stuff. Oh, yeah, that is true. Yeah, load stuff. Yeah, I think overall a really positive result, but it's racing, which means whenever you do well, you want to do more well every time, and so we went from like not winning a race for 3 years, being, oh Jesus Christ, questioning our lives, to winning a race, and now if we're not on the podium, now we're upset. It's like, all right, take it easy. So yeah, I think it was good, like I said. More importantly, I think it's good for the team overall. I think having 1 car, 1 manufacturer, 1 everything is just going to be, I mean, obviously an unexpected change on our side. A bit of a family thing came up that forced that issue unexpectedly for us, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And it also means everybody has to focus harder because there's no other races to look forward to. There's nothing else to do, so just got to nail every single thing just right, which is basically racing, you know, watching. My favorite thing is having the onboard from the entire race and just watching Cooper and just like every fucking lap, just fucking same exact fucking place. Same exact fucking place. So obviously we made a big change a week ago with the current Cup program. There's a lot of in front of the scenes stuff that makes a lot of sense about that. I think from a driver, team, focus perspective as well. There's also one behind the scenes thing that I haven't shared. Again, we're not going to make a big fuss about it. I'm going to say it. We're not going to talk about it. If I want to talk about it, I'll talk to you about it. Otherwise, we'll just move on with life as it happens. Long story short, okay, no cries, no tears, no nothing. My mom, she's 70 years old. We did some tests, blah, 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 blah. She has cancer. Treatment is starting literally this week into next week. And so while everything is okay right now, she's in no pain, no discomfort. So, but yeah, I mean, it's a serious situation, and you know, I think that while everything is okay right now, I'm 100% certain that it's going to be emotional and challenging and time and everything else. And so that was a big part of the behind the scenes decision stuff. So we're just saying it's out of the way. So yes, it is abrupt in a sense, but there's other things that were afoot, unexpected, and this way, if anybody's like, what the fuck is going on? What's going on? Does it make sense or not? There was some other circumstances. We're all family here. We're on the same page now. We all have our own families, you know, inside of this family. So life sometimes throws us a curveball, and but I think in the long run it's going to be a positive thing for us team-wise. And as far as my mom and her health and all of that, like I said, you know, doctor asked her, what pills are you on? She's like, what do you mean, Tylenol and Advil? She's 7 years old. She takes nothing. So, you know, she's going to do the best that she can, but obviously that's going to affect some stuff. So that's why we're made that change maybe sooner than we expected. But I think this weekend has proven that it was the right change. Right? I think that running 3 cars and all of that right now would be a lot. And as the year progresses, shut the fuck up.
He's trying to grow his family over there.
Anyway, that's what's going on. Don't ask me how she's doing. She's doing the best that she can. Don't worry about it. This is just more for anybody who has some questions or concerns. That's it. Be happy. Done.
Yes.
Over. All right. Get the fuck out of here. It's way too fucking hot. It's way too fucking hot. Hey, fuck you all. I say that with all with all due respect. Go fuck yourselves.
You don't gotta go home, but you gotta get the fuck out of here.
No questions, no answers.